From beauty supplies to pet supplies, here's what people plan to buy post-pandemic. Hey guys, JR Fisher here. In this video I want to help you out because some of you may not be selling the right items, but at the end of this video you're going to know what the hot items are, the items that you should stock, the items that you should be selling so you can continue to be profitable. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that subscribe button down there, turn it from red to gray. Don't forget, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video. Guys, you need this information. This is stuff that can make or break your online business. If you don't know what people plan to buy, then you're going to be stocking the wrong items, you're going to be listing the wrong items, you're going to be wasting your time. So what I'd like to do is go through the list. Now, it seems kind of cliche to say the pandemic changed our world forever. I mean, heck, we all know that, right? We know it changed our world forever. We know that people's buying habits shifted dramatically. When this all came about, people were stuck at home. They couldn't run to the grocery store. Matter of fact, some people didn't want to go to the grocery store. They just wanted to have everything delivered. They had their groceries delivered and they started buying more and more online. But now that we're kind of coming out of this pandemic, what do you stock now? What do you do? Let's go through the list right now. The first one on my list is baby clothes and accessories. That is huge now. People no longer want to go to the store and have to look through racks for baby clothes. I mean, baby clothes are pretty much commodities. They're not going to wear them long anyhow. They're probably a few months shelf life, if that. Some of it is even less than that. I know my daughter has a 5-year-old boy and twin 1.5-year-olds, and she's constantly switching out clothing. It's not something that you want to take your time and go to a store and buy. That's why buying online makes so much sense. Now, this particular industry is a little bit crowded, right? There's people in there and the profit margins are less. However, it's a great industry for subscription buying, whether it's baby bottles or whether it's toys or whether it's diapers. There's a lot of subscription models that you could do in the baby industry and make a lot of money. So that's our first thing that you want to look at if that's your area. Number 2 is going to be experiences and virtual classes. These are huge now. A lot of people shifted to online classes. I mean, I think all of us know somebody that bought an online class. Now, I've been teaching online for many years now, and I have a lot of online classes, and it exploded for us. And I assume it's going to continue to do so. People have now been trained to do things online, so it doesn't seem out of the ordinary to take a class online. It doesn't seem out of the ordinary to do yoga online. I know the gym in our particular town we lived at the time when we were going through the pandemic had to shut its doors. They couldn't let people in, so they started teaching online classes, and a lot of people shifted from their monthly membership to taking those online classes. So that's number 2. Number 3 is sporting goods. People decided they were going to get in shape. Now, we all thought they would all sit on the couch and drink beer and just get fat, but a lot of Americans actually changed their way of life. They said, I want to come out of this better than I went into it. I know my wife and I had that same conversation. We're like, at the end of this pandemic, however long it lasts, we want to come out of it healthier, better people. So we worked on projects. We improved our home at the time, which was a waste of money because we ended up building another home at the end of the pandemic. But the point is, we improved things. We decided that we weren't going to waste time. We didn't want to just sit there and become nothing. We wanted to do something with our lives. We worked on learning new languages. We worked on our health. We worked on our home. And you'll find that a lot of people are now doing that. Athletic stuff is huge right now. People got into sports they would have never thought they got into before. People bought exercise equipment. I know I bought a pull-up bar and I had to wait for months to get the pull-up bar because so many people were buying it. Same thing with an exercise bike. We bought one of those stationary bikes with all the courses in it, and that took forever to get it because everybody was buying them. So that's a great area to get into. Number 4, household cleaning products. I mean, I don't want to go to the store and buy soap and detergent and floor cleaner. And besides that, we're trying to get away from chemicals. So we're buying a lot more eco-friendly type products. That is a great area also for subscriptions where people can subscribe to get soap and shampoo and dish detergent. And if you can make it eco-friendly, all the better, because there is a huge demand for that right now. That would be number 4. Number 5 is beauty products and skin care. Once again, this is an awesome area to be in because it lends itself to subscription products where people are going to pay you monthly or weekly or yearly or whatever and get the product from you on a timely basis and on a regular basis as they use them up. Now once again, if you can branch off and you can be more eco-friendly, more or less animal cruelty or animal testing, you'll find that people are really tuned into those products now, and that's a great product to do. And that is our number 5. Number 6 is personal care products. Those can be health related products, those can be skincare products, they can be soap, they can be all kinds of different items that are personal care. Deodorants, and I noticed a lot of deodorants now are the aluminum free type deodorants. That's a huge market, and they're charging probably 4 times what it costs for a regular deodorant, but people will pay the price so that they're healthy and they take care of their bodies now. Big shift since the pandemic. Number 7 is not going to be any surprise to you. Number 7 is groceries. We live in Texas now, and they have what's called an HEB, and HEB is a huge grocery store chain in Texas, and they have in-store shoppers. And I don't mean they got 1 or 2. I mean there's dozens of them going through that store all day long. They've even built an outside section of the HEB where people can just pick up their products. They can pull up and get all their products, and they're very efficient at it. The people with the carts know where to park them so they're not in the way in the aisles. They go up and down the aisles, they get the cold items last, they get all of these shelf stable items first. They're very good at it. I see them in there weighing out vegetables. It's crazy how big this market is, and all the new HEBs they're building here are building a big center for, you know, the online shopping where people can just pick them up. So that's groceries, and that would be number 7. Number 8 is athleisure clothing. Athleisure, what the heck is athleisure? Well, a lot of people started working from home, and they wanted athletic clothing, and they wanted to be comfortable, because guess what? They no longer had to dress up for the office. They could wear their yoga pants or their sweatpants or whatever it was, and people started buying that in masses. But then the fashion thing took hold, and now they have to look good. Okay, they've got to be kind of fancy, they got to be kind of upscale. Even if we're going to sit around in our workout clothes all day long, we want them to look good. So that's a big industry that you could get into and make a lot of money, because the future for that looks really bright, and that would be number 8. Looks like we're already down to number 9, and number 9 is no surprise to anybody. My wife has been involved in this for many years, and I only see it growing more and more and more, and that is pet supplies. Now pet supplies, you can go in a lot of different directions. I think one of the biggest growth areas in pet supplies would be pet food. For years we were feeding kibble to dogs and cats, and it's just not good for them. You can't find anything that says kibble's good for your pet, and it's not. Raw food diet is what a lot of people are going to now, but if not raw food, gently cooked food. We finally realized that our pets need protein, they need meat, and we can put in some bone meal, and we can put in some vegetables. But the point is, people are buying this. Now this could be made at home, but there's so many services now that deliver it frozen. All you have to do is thaw it out, feed it to your pet, the pet's happy, and they're healthier. This also cuts down on vet bills. You don't have to go to the vet as much if you're feeding your pet a healthy diet. So this is a huge market to get into. Maybe you want to be an affiliate marketer in that area. Maybe you want to start your own brand, or maybe you want to market somebody else's brand and white label it. But pet food, and healthy pet food especially, is going to be huge from this point forward. Now I think the best way to secure your business at this point, we went through the products, and I'm sure there's other products out there, but those are the top ones. I think the best way to secure your company is start subscription services. Any of these products could probably be set up on a subscription service. The subscription service is so nice because you know what your revenue is going to be. You know how much money you've got coming in on a monthly basis because people are subscribed to it. You know what the revenue is, and these people are also great customers for upsells. Once you've got a customer buying a product from you, they're a lot more likely to buy other products for you, and much more expensive products from you. They trust your brand, they're already buying from you. When you offer something else, they're a whole lot more likely to buy. To get a new customer, it can cost you 10 to 15 times as much as just taking one of the customers you have now and offering them new products and new product lines. I hope this video is helpful for you. You really do got to change what you're selling online right now, unless you're already doing these things, and then you're fine. But maybe it gave you some new ideas of products that you could add to your particular product line now that you're selling from. Please try some of these products, and you'll see that your sales are going to go up and they're much easier to sell. Don't forget also, I have a free course below. You can click on it. It's Click and Learn. It's a $97 course. All you do is click and learn. No credit card required. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so far. Click that big button down there, turn it from red to green. Don't forget also to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live or if I upload a video, and give me a thumbs up. That thumbs up helps the algorithm so much. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Maybe you've got some questions about starting, running, and growing your online business. Feel free to ask me any of those questions. I'll be happy to answer. Maybe you just want to introduce yourself and say who you are. That's fine too. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.